1-3, the police are requesting an ambulance and detail man screaming for one. Inside the Irish Social Club at number 19 Park Street, West Rock Street.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to some Terra Invicta. I am really hoping that this stream is going to work. I have had so many problems troubleshooting my issues with YouTube streaming that kicked off last week, but I think we're okay. I think we're fine. Let me just load the stream. Hey Adam, good to see you. You're not off on your trip yet. Hey Nook, Tarlik, thanks for being here. Hey Craig West. Who else have we got? Mishaps is here too, and Delibaverse. Well, thank you all for joining the stream. Oh, I actually don't have live chat set, so I might miss somebody. Doesn't look like it. Thanks for jumping by for the start. For those of you that weren't here last time, things went really, really badly. Like, extremely badly. So that's kind of our focus, is trying to fix the problems that we had last time. Basically, I declared war on someone I really shouldn't have before I was ready to, and I paid the price for it. Serious hubris situation. But I'm quite excited. It's given us a new, interesting position to be in. I'm just waiting for the game to load. What else? What else I want to bring up? Oh, we've got the test version of the High Fleet mod is live on the Discord. It's not fully ready for release yet, but I'll probably announce the release before I go to bed tonight on YouTube. So if you want to grab that, that's available on the Discord. And yeah, I just hope that this stream works. What was my starting budget for High Fleet? It was max. It was the max you could get for completing all the campaigns. I gave myself as much money as I could. Not like cheating amounts of money, just the max normal starting budget. Okay, the game has loaded. Now, what do you want to do about music? I might just leave this. Might leave the synth on for now. I can't remember what the max is off the top of my head, unfortunately. Let me just get this set to the right screen capture, the right source. Boom. And Terra Invicta should dreamily appear on your screens in a second. Or not. Did I set that as the right source? Terra Invicta, done. There we go. There it is. There's Terra Invicta. There's the very busy solar system. That's just the inner solar system. We do, of course, have the outer solar system to play with as well. I think it's 3... Is it not 30k or 40? I can't remember. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. You also need to... You might need to... I just realized that version might have my weird flagships in it. I might need to fix that. I think, Craig, you should probably have it by now. It should be first. Alright, let's first of all move chat so it's not on top of our list of resources. Whoop, that's moving the stream. So there's chat up here. Question for Terra Invicta. What do you need to unlock the third research tab, and would that help? Do you mean this? I need an engineering project to a module. Skunkworks will do this, which is actually something I'm going to focus on this stream, Hayden. Yeah, it's 30k. I'm pretty sure it's 30k. 3k feels less than a mullet. Yeah, it doesn't treat yet. There you go. It's trolling Adam Rickerby. It has to be lowercase, I think. It's part of the problem. So yes, that is one of the things we're going to focus on in the stream. Let's just take a second to take stock. What I always like to do at the start of a stream for Terra Invicta is take stock of what is going on in and around Earth with all of our people. So in Earth orbit right now, we do have a lot of stations. The problem that we have is that the initiative have, this isn't it, but they have a war fleet in orbit of Earth. 30 km Ford Fiesta in AUD. Not a house though. They have a warship in orbit, this thing here, and it blew up one of our space stations. Blew up our shipyard in the last stream. Just like 7 days before that shipyard was going to finish off its own ship to defend ourselves. So we have a hostile actor in orbit of Earth that is actually acting in a way where they may start moving to destroy our other stations at some point. It looks like they're doing a... What are they doing? Are they just orbiting at the moment? I can't see what their orders are. No operation assigned. So they haven't refueled them. I think they're actually struggling quite a lot because we've taken a lot of the mines off them. Have you got a new icon, Mishaps? That looks different. Now, on Earth, Earth is not going too badly for us, actually. Well, Earth is going... In the general sense, Earth is going really, really badly. But we've managed to capture all of the Middle East. We've got Nigeria still. We've got the Republic of the Southern Cross. We have Japan. We have Singapore. We have a decent economic base on Earth. One of the things that I want to do for this stream is really try and get the Caliphate together. We may need to abandon the research. I don't know. It's not going to be ready until January 2031. That's 2 years from now. I really don't know if I can devote this much research to something that's going to take 2 years to complete when we're this far behind. Because we are really far behind at the moment. We do need to get caught up on research. We need to try and get ahead on research. Now, that's a situation in Earth orbit. If we jump over to Mars... Also, let me know if the music is too quiet or anything. This is just generic, safe to stream music because the music I used last time was not safe to stream. On Mars, we are in the position where we have the only fleet in orbit, which is a Concord Starfleet, which has the Enumerator Marine carrier, and we can just start capturing bases, which is what we started to do. As you can see, we already have quite a nice income of materials for the 2030s. It's probably not actually that good, but it's better than anyone else in the game right now. And what I kind of want to do is just finish off capturing these mines and deny the resources to all of the factions that I'm not friends with. So I want to take all the ones off the servants, I want to take them off the Protectorate, and I want to take them off the Initiative. I will leave the ones for the Academy, for Humanity First, and for the Resistance for now. But we can start trying to capture some more bases. We are also about to complete or working on, we've got 2 escorts currently being built. We've got one in Mars orbit and one in Earth orbit. Now, at the moment we need more water, but our water income is going up as more mines come online. And once we get these, good luck everyone jumping into a heist already. Once we get these up and running, we can start to defend our interests on Mars. And what we have to really watch out for is anyone else building ships. I know that there is at least one station on Mars that has a shipyard. So we just have to make sure we stay ahead of them. And we can't let the same thing happen again. At the moment, we're kind of sitting quite tight to our max mission control. and that's stopping me from moving everything over here automatically. But one thing I really do want to do is I want to get a skunk works in orbit. I might have fixed that one missteps. I might have missed that one. Hey, Craig West finally got the first. I want to get a skunk works up and running over in Mars orbit. Now we currently have two. We can't actually afford to build anything else right now because we've got 2 mission control worth of stuff under construction. So as soon as we open up another 2 mission control, I'm going to build a skunk works. I built a station in Earth orbit that isn't really going to do a lot for us, but we're going to leave that there for now. And we also got some mining stuff in orbit. So that's the current state of play. I want to gradually move stuff over to Mars. If stuff starts getting destroyed in Earth orbit, we'll relocate it here. But I'm going to leave it in Earth orbit until that happens. There's no point in decommissioning stuff for now. We need to get Not an Exodus fleet refueled as well this stream. But that's going to have to wait until those 2 ships are under construction. And at some point, we're going to have to upgrade Concorde and Co. Because at the moment, if I have a look here... so enemy bases are Amenhotep base, William de Jaeger base, Perling base, Calhat base, William Morentz base, and Notre Dame. Some of these are impossible to capture for us because they have too many Marines. Although I'm looking at Amenhotep base here, and what does it produce? Can I have a look? Amenhotep base, where is it? Oh, it's in a bad way. It produces 20 water, 18, but it's under construction at the moment. So what's the sexual site produce? What site is this? Arabia Terra. So we need to check the Arabia Terra site. Okay, so it's not a very good base, actually. YouTube decided to hang on waiting for stream? Oh no. So you've missed all this you've missed everything so far. Yeah, I don't know why, Nook. It doesn't like playing it for you for some reason. I have no idea why at all. Stream was officially started. So I want to take this off the protectorate, but it's actually not great. I mean, 20 water is not terrible. I think I'm going to go for that. So the nice thing about mission control in this version of the game is we're actually at 15 mines before they use up any of our mission control. So I think we're just going to send the Marines in to grab another mine. And yeah, it's going to make the protectors angry at us. I don't really care. So let's send them after Amenhotep base. So there's a 79% chance of them capturing it. Any water is good water. That's a very good point. Hey, Rod Todd 18. Hey, Crash Test. Thanks for joining in. Right. So that's the basics of the situation. Now, Earth is a little bit stuck at the moment. We're at our max cap. We're reinforcing Mars and rebuilding there, but we're not going to decommission anything in Earth orbit if we don't have to. Yes, we are leaving Earth orbit to get to Mars as much as we can. We're going to build a space fleet in Mars, and we're going to just try and fortify it. And we're going to make Mars ours, which is really fun. And then we're going to try and make Mercury and Venus ours. The thing to bear in mind is that nobody has done mission to Venus or mission to Mercury yet, so we can't actually get into that space race. I'm pretty sure I can't launch probes there yet, can I? Because they haven't been revealed. So if I go to Venus, yeah, I can't launch a probe to Venus or Mercury yet. So we want to get ahead of that space race if we can. But for now, the focus on Earth, we need to get our pop cap up. And we need to decide what we're doing with research, because research is a real problem for us right now. We are really, really, really far behind in research. We need to get caught up. First things first, do we have any level ups? Yes, you get admin. That will fix our issue here. You don't. Oh, you do. So we get everyone's admin up. One thing we might need to think about doing is getting rid of somebody for a scientist. I'm wondering if we maybe drop Thaddeus. Because he is atrocious. He's really bad. And getting someone who can either boost our science through advising, or someone who can maybe get us some better missions. Because there's not a lot for Thaddeus to do when he isn't investigating alien activity or assaulting alien assets. And honestly, assaulting alien assets is kind of past its need at this point. There are some cool orgs down here. Air Force Research Laboratory, very cool. Minus 65 income though. Our income isn't that comfortable that I'm happy picking it up. The Madisonian Society. Wait, does this not have any downsides? Defend interest, control nation, set national policy, +3 influence, +2 persuasion, +1 security, 1% unity, 1% soils. Interesting. Anarchy Inc. Are you close to a 5th agent slot? No. I'm waiting for the research to pop for it. So we're getting transnational coordination, which will give us a lot more in the way of control point cap. What we really need is we need the Caliphate to be researched. As soon as we get the Caliphate researched, we'll be in a position where we can combine a lot of nations together. He could bother you know what he could do, Crash Test? He could steal that ship. He could try and steal that. Can he? Does he have C's space asset? No, he doesn't. He's got Steel Project. But what if we got, like... What do we do? Do they have C's enemy space? Oh, wait a minute. You can't see it when they're on the ground, can you? So he has Orbit. He has Sabotage Hab Module. And he has Assault Enemy Space Asset. Lead Space Marines in attempt to capture an enemy hab. Requires fleet or hab marines at the council's location. Fleets must dock with enemy stations to assault it. Stations may drop troops to the surface. And bases may assault nearby hab sites. Marine modules may be damaged or destroyed. So this just gives a bonus to the marine mission. Oh, also there is a stray... the cat is in the room with me. The one that we rescued. We're still waiting for a foster for it. So you will hear him meowing. He's sitting up behind me, staring at me and meowing at me right now. What we don't have is the ability to take a ship. We can assault a space asset, but we can't, unfortunately, steal a spaceship with Thaddeus. What I wanted to do really quickly was have a look at what's in the recruits. I want to see, officers are very good. Although he hasn't got the greatest. Commandos, I think, are also okay, but there's nobody here that I was looking for, like an astronaut or something. Let's leave that as is for now. Everybody's loyalty is pretty great at the moment, apart from Cairn, because we can't boost hers right now. Were there any things here that boosted command or security? I can't really see anything. Anyone else got room? She has room. She needs to get... Her stats are terrible. The thing is that Inspire doesn't really need good stats. What else have we got? You've got space. You could do... Well, actually, who's our main person? It's Blonde and Jebediah. Blonde's are probably our best agent at the moment. He doesn't have any room. Jebediah has room for what? Ursa Laboratories? That's no good. Let's maybe get something for Cairn? I think Ursa Labs... No, was it... The Madisonian Society was basically free and gave +2 persuasion, +1 security, and some bonuses. Let's just grab that for 100 influence. And let's leave that there. Okay. Now, the next thing we need to make a really serious decision about, and we have to really think about this, is what we're doing with research. Do we continue to pursue the Caliphate, which will take 2 years game time to complete? Or do we take the foot off the gas on the Caliphate and focus on more space combat research in order to get us in a situation where we can actually hold our own in space? I think we need to really seriously think about switching our research away from the Caliphate. The amount of research that we've done so far will be saved, and we come back to it once we have, for instance, research shipyards, repair bays, composite armor, nanotube filament radiators, molten core fission reactor 2. Exactly, mishaps. That's where I'm sitting as well. I think we need to really consider maybe getting ourselves the Marine platoon barracks. Supports a Councilor assaulting enemy habs from an interface orbit or a friendly hab on the same planet, right? We could build a Marine platoon barracks on one of our stations, send Thaddeus to space, and he could just lead the Marines without us needing to build a Marine ship. That's one thing we could do. Targeting computers. We need to get stuff like this. Improves the ship's rolls to overcome ECM and damage the centers by 10%. We also... This is all blah. I think we need to just put the Caliphate behind for now and focus on some other stuff. So what's high value here right now? I think nanotube armor is pretty good. Quantum batteries are amazing. Pretty much, I think this is the best battery in the game. So getting this research done just means we don't have to worry about that ever again. Shipyards let us build bigger ships faster. A large ship construction facility, able to complete larger vessels much more quickly than a space dock, also functions as a supply depot and launches probes. Ships also shipyards on the surface of spaceports with a minimum combat acceleration delta V to reach orbit. These values increase in larger bodies. So shipyard, very good to get. I think I'm going to put that down as our first bit of research. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to balance the research that we have between this and transnational. Construction module is also a very good option. Let's actually get construction module first. Very good spot. We'll get construction module first. We must have found the Caliphate Mark II on Mars. Yes, we will find the Caliphate Mark II on Mars. Okay. Now, in terms of our turn, what are we looking at? We cannot expand. We're not going to be able to expand for a while. So what we need to do is shore up our borders as much as possible so that we're not in a position where we can get cooed out or something bad happens. Actually, this is going to be human.
Ready for orders.
So first of all, let's get the walls up here.
Making things safe for our people.
Now, I believe we do have the ability to bring some of this together. No, we're going to declare war. Cede territory. No policies. No policies. No policies. Okay, I thought Saudi Arabia had a claim on Yemen, but apparently it doesn't. That's so. All we can do to improve research rate, Nook, is to build stations, and we are at our mission control cap. That's why I was focusing so much on mission control at the start of the game. As soon as we get another two mission control, it went back to 2 instead of. Oh, this is what I want it to be at. This is the same as this. This is exactly the same. It's 50% of each. But yeah, as soon as we get another 2 mission control, I want to build a skunkworks station. But we need another 2 mission control to do that. All of our priorities here do have mission control being constructed. Yeah, they do. All right, let's just check the unrest in our nations, which is this factor here. So Nigeria and Jordan need some calming down. So we'll get Thaddeus to Nigeria.
We'll restore peace.
We'll get Jebediah to.
What's the op?
Where's Jordan?
I'm here.
Here.
Restoring order.
What else is it looking at? Is relative waiting for available research projects? Yes. And then we've got a little bit in Syria, so we might as well just do a little bit of calming things down.
To?
Poor kitty cat. He sounds so sad.
We'll turn down the heat.
But he's totally
ready
fine.
For my mission.
He wants to meet our other cats, which he cannot unfortunately do. That's right. We were chasing this. Oh my god, he's so loud. Cheddar, hey, it's okay. You're all right. Yeah, I know. Everything's fine. You're all right. He sounds like he's dying, but he's fine. Yeah, I've got an even split in. Those research percentages were so confusing at the beginning. They really are. Hey, Lazy Seed, yes. We're really hoping we can find someone to adopt him. Because we can't keep another cat, unfortunately. But we don't want him to go to a pound. So we're holding on to him for now, but there's only so long we can hold on to him for. And I don't want to keep him stuck in this room forever either. Right, what are we going to do with Jebediah Carmen? He has... You know what? I'm going to detain this Councilor. And we're going to try and turn him. Oh, so since when does Jebediah had Inspire? Because he could inspire Cairn. Okay, let's confirm those assignments. And we also need to find an alien and kill it. That's something else we need to do. Now, we need to watch out for India 1. That's this fleet here getting new orders. If that happens, we might be losing more stations. We also need to wait until we've got another 2... we need another 2 mission control before we can build a station I need to build. I know we've got 2 free here, but we have 2 ships under construction, so they're taking up. We don't need to worry about claiming the mines on Mars, though, because we can have 15 mines without them costing any mission control. Cairn is there for Inspire, but someone needs to inspire Cairn. That's the thing. She can't inspire herself. Okay, improved maintenance procedures. Ham accidents are less likely to affect us. Cascading fit outcomes in events are less likely to occur. That seems like a pretty important research. We'll need to pick that up at some point.
Target secured.
Okay, I think we just... Yep, she got detained. That's excellent. And we managed to capture Amotep base. So that's another base is now under our control. Now we need to fix it up because it's a mess. So the first thing I always notice is they always build... God, this place is a wreck. Okay, we don't need 2 space docks, so I'm gonna demolish those. Decommission module. Decommission module. I don't want a space dock here. What is this? Destroyed. Destroyed. Well, first things first, we need to rebuild the outpost mining complex. Now, how are we doing for power here? There is 2 fission reactor arrays under construction. Is there anything your Marines didn't explode? I think it was already in a bit of a bad way before. There's a military science lab here for some reason. Let's get a hydroponics bay under construction here. And I want to get... Do I have an admin node yet? So this is just a 3% income bonus to everything. So I would quite like to get an admin node here as well. I will need to come back and check this has enough power. But we can't really do anything until these 2 fission reactor arrays are completed. So that's another space station. That's another mine under our control. So we have a lot of Mars. If we have a look at Mars sites now, I can't sort them by Project Exodus. Well, there's actually still a lot that isn't under our control, but I'm slowly pushing it our way. In terms of the fleet, I think need to repair and resupply. So we'll let them do that before they can hit someone else. Hey, Doctor, welcome to the stream. Are you too slow for the first?
Things are cooling off.
Things are cooling off.
Things are stabilizing.
Oh, we just made an enemy of the Protectorate as well. Okay, that's the fission reactor race done at Amatep base. Siberian Independence, let's just obsolete that. Let me just check, actually, that there are no Protectorate fleets in orbit that I need to worry about. No, the Protectorate don't have any fleets, so we just need to keep an eye out for them building a fleet. Okay, Republic of the Southern Cross needs to be defended. Let's just do that first. Oh, kitty.
Securing our interests.
Now, how do we turn... So turn Councilor. We need high persuasion
At
for
your
that.
service.
Which, unfortunately, our high persuasion person doesn't have the ability to turn. Looks like there's some...
Ready to go.
Possibly some alien assets? No. Where are you right now, Jebediah?
Your orders?
Did we detain them? I don't think we've... Oh, we have captured them. Okay, so they have been captured. We've got some really nice orgs, actually. We could just pilfer orgs from them. I think it's Hugh who can do that. Yeah, Hugh has hostile takeover. Does anyone else have hostile
Standing
takeover?
by.
Ready.
Yeah.
Reporting
Blonde
in.
has hostile takeover. So we'll do a hostile takeover on her. We'll spend $40 on
Targeting
that.
their assets.
I think I'm going to get Human to do that
in.
as well.
Where to?
And I'll get somebody else to defend Australia. Australia's not here. Australia's over here. Sorry, the Republic of the Southern Cross. But that should be... You do have defend. Excellent.
Making things safe for our people.
Okay, so that just leaves Thaddeus and Cairn, but I think they just need to deal with unrest, honestly, because unrest is still pretty high in Nigeria, and Jordan as well. So we'll just do that, and that'll be this turn. Pretty simple. So you deal with unrest in Nigeria.
We'll make things safe.
Ready for my mission.
You deal with unrest in Jordan. How'd you get a major government and a corporate organization for $40? I think that's more actually like $40 million due to the abstraction of the game. So it's not that great. It's not as cheap as it looks.
Peace to this nation.
Okay, we're up to 47 mission control. Why has it gone up without us building any ships? 2 for faction headquarters. 45 for Habs. Oh, it's just the mines, I think. Because we need more mission control. We definitely need a lot more mission control. All of the Middle East is building mission control for us right now. Let me just check that everybody is actually... Okay, hang on. Syria needs to be on Stabilize and Grow. Singapore needs to be on Stabilize and Grow. United Arab Emirates needs to be on Stabilize and Grow. Japan... No, Japan and Republic of Southern Cross stay what they're doing. Gulf States on Stabilize and Grow. Saudi Arabia on Stabilize and Grow. And that should include investment in mission control, right? No. Okay. So we actually need to change that. So let's go into here. And I want to go into Design Priority Template. And what I want to do is I want to add a dot in Knowledge. I want to add 3 dots in Mission Control. And I want to add 2 dots in Funding. And we're going to call this Stabilize in Space. Do you know the module that gives you MC space? It also... I do. No, Yes, I think I do have it. Why can't I save this? Save. Okay, and then I want to set all of our nations to doing this. So Stabilize in Space. Yeah, I think you're right, Stage 1. I think it is in the billions. Okay, so that's this turn done. Let's confirm assignments for the turn. Let's zoom out. What's our ship construction looking like? Okay, Tannhauser Gate has started building its ship, but we need another 292 water before we can build the one in Mars orbit. Water's a big concern right now. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it either. Okay, Thailand just built a nuke. Amazing. Kitty cat, it's okay. How's the stream looking so far?
Securing our
it
control.
seems nice and stable to me from my end.
Org acquired.
Oh, we just had a Twitch bot on Twitch. Let me just kill it. Oh, kitty cat. Oh, it's okay. He's meowing at there's a TV in the room. He's meowing at his reflection in the TV. I'm sorry that it sounds like he's dying. I promise you he is totally fine. So this Dragon Tech IT services here. This gives +1 mission control, +17 research, +3 espionage, +1 science. I don't think I can turn that down. That's pretty amazing. There's nothing else here that gives mission control. Oh, there's Philia Aeronautics. This gives +3 admin, +1 boost, +1 mission control. That's actually really nice. What do you mean good, not good? That's concerning. What does good, not good mean? Anything else give admin? This gives +3 admin. Yeah, I think... Oh, right, Tyler getting nukes. Gotcha. That's good. I'm going to grab Philia Aeronautics first. And then we'll grab the other one if that mission completes as well. Okay, new Mount Outpost. So, we finally have water income from Ceres. That's huge for us. Water income on Ceres means that we're finally getting a really nice water income of 75.3. We unfortunately weren't the first ones here. This station has a fission pile and an outpost core. I wouldn't mind building an admin node here for an extra 3% of the water. It's not a huge boost, is it? What we need to do here is we need to get ourselves some PD. To the big IT company. Yes. Let's take the CrowdStrike company, shall we?
Asset acquired.
Okay, let's take Dragon Tech IT Services now. And now we need to equip them to somebody. So she hasn't got enough admin available. Human does, but it's espionage. No, it's not espionage. It's just boost. That's actually, we'll take her to max admin if I equip this. Oh, he's just hopped up on my desk, so he might... There's a little bed on my desk here for him, so he might curl up in front of the TV. No, he's hopped back down again. And that's what all the bumping is. Okay, it hasn't showed up in my inventory yet, that one. But now we have... next turn we should have enough boost, enough mission control, that we can finally get our Skunkworks station under construction. And I actually think that's hugely important for us to get going in the game. So we're going to build a new station. Oh, we can't. What do we need? It requires at least 3 free mission control. Okay, so I need 3 free mission control to build another one. IT company is on Human, but it's grayed out. How did I not see it? I don't see it. It shouldn't be here. Oh, it is. Yeah, sorry. You're right. It is here. Okay. That means next turn it'll go live. Cheers. CrowdStrike is fine. They even apologize for the slice of pizza. Now, Deliverist, I hope you realize that that voucher for that slice of pizza only worked about 10% of the time. And that was only to the account holders. Sorry, the cat just attacked my legs. Okay, she escaped custody. That's fine. We stole what we needed from her.
Order is returning.
Things are stabilizing.
It's nice to see Mars spin for once, rather than watching Earth spin. Who cares about Earth, right? We're leaving that behind. I think he's just a bit bored. We should get him some more. Oh, he's just jumped up on the windowsill, and now he's attacking the window. And oh god, he's gonna fall. Cat, you can't go up there. There's no ledge there for you to sit on. Okay, good, you came down. Jeez, he just tried to climb up a wall. Kyrgyzstan under control of the Protectorate and Kazakhstan have ended their alliance. Are you ready for war with Kyrgyzstan, everybody? Okay, assignment time. It appears we have some supporters in Papua New Guinea. So I'm not going to take any more... Okay, we can build a new station. Let's do that first. So I want to build in low Mars orbit. It's going to hit 280 days. God, that's a really long time. Theoretically, you can crash test. You need to get the population of the planet over a certain number. I think it's either 50 million or 500 million. If you do, then, and you can do this on any planet, you will start getting those extra research bonuses from the thing. I don't know if anyone has ever done it, but it is possible, from what I understand. Yes, exactly, Cheddar. Yes, yes. Okay. I need a name for this station. Let me grab it from the Discord. Oh my god, he sounds like he's dying. This poor cat. He was found in a cheese factory, and the people that owned the factory were going to send him straight to the pound, but the problem with the pound here in Australia is there's a good chance he just won't get rescued. So we're hoping we can find someone to look after him, but we may just have to take him to a shelter anyway, because it's very hard to get him sorted. We've checked; he isn't chipped. I'm just waiting for the replit to boot. Okay. Right, I need a name for a station, please. Elegy station. God, I hope it's not our elegy. Oh, that'll be a eulogy, not an elegy. What does elegy mean? Elegy. That's the name of our station. So what we're building here, importantly, what a cheesy cat. Just 50,000. Only 50,000. So you can do it. That's pretty much it, mishaps. Is Earth lost, Al? Earth isn't lost, but everybody on Earth pretty much hates me. Hey, Billy Billy. So we are just making... this is safe. So what we want to build here is we want to build skunkworks. Now, I only have tier 1 energy at the moment, so that's going to be a problem. But we'll build a fission pile. Then we need to build... I want to build a hydroponics bay. I also want to build... I think that's everything I want to build here. Yeah, and then we just want skunkworks. So we need to add some more power first. And then we'll add a skunkworks. So skunkworks are what give us our more of our own research. You know, our spaces are lost because we're at war with the initiative, and they have the super weapon of one single functioning warship with a 12-inch cannon. Okay, we still need more power. This is the problem. We need to get tier 2 power out here. Wow, we still don't have enough power. 3 fission piles. How much power does this need? 30 power. Each of these produces 10. So 1, 2, 3. I can build 2 skunkworks for now. 1, 2. I think I need one more, but I'll just check. Yeah. 3, and then skunkworks. Sadly, I didn't have the laser shock research yet, Diamond. Okay, so that's our skunkwork station under construction. That's going to be very important once we get it up and running, because it should unlock the 3rd research option here. It will also boost our research in general. And morning to you as Teal Diamond. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we need to do assignments for this turn.
Ready.
As I said, we're really stuck on what we can do on Earth right now because we're really tight on control points. The control point limits are really stopping us from doing anything. So, here's a really interesting bit of information. Multiple factions can actually win this game depending on their win conditions. I have seen people do what they're called, like challenge runs, where they let the servants win and then they come back and save the planet. So we can still win as Project Exodus even if the servants win on Earth, from what I understand. So we're not giving up on Earth, we're just moving a lot of our research and development to Mars because it's not safe orbiting blob of crude nuclear reactors. And that'll be fine. There's no problems there. Okay. Now, one thing we do really need to do is find ourselves an alien. And build ourselves the ultimate team. First of all, Jebediah, what is Cairn's loyalty?
We'll see what they're
Everybody else is around about 25.
Ready for orders.
So yeah, even if the servants win, we should still be able to win as Project Exodus. And I'm not giving up until the game gives me a game over screen, okay? What else have we got? Thaddeus?
Where do you need me?
Your orders?
We haven't been keeping an eye on alien activities for a while. Let's just see what's going on in India.
Setting a watch.
Human, how are we
by.
looking in terms of unrest,
Ready to
etc.?
go.
2 in Nigeria, 1.1 in Syria. So let's... Nigeria's really unhappy right now. We need to just talk it
Yeah.
out. to spoil Singapore a bit. I am very poor, yeah. I've been trying to build up the...
We'll make things safe.
I've been trying really hard to build up
Ready.
the economy in Singapore before I do anything to it. It's currently at 3 control points. I mean, I am doing funding here. It's a very nice place to live, actually. They absolutely love us here. I mean, we could just do a little bit of spoils and maybe just get rid of the funding and see how that goes. I think we need to start advising as well. Our most powerful nation, I believe, is Japan. So I wonder if we just do some advising in Japan. Where is Japan here?
Offering assistance.
What's the up?
I keep trying to get hold of him, Billy Bully, but he just never returns my calls. And if I got the money, it would already fix my income issues. So we need to find out what Cairn's current loyalty is. For now, we'll just get her to continue. It's actually Syria that needs stabilized.
We'll make things safe.
Alright. I think we have a ship almost ready for release. 65 days on that. We're still waiting on water for this one. And I'm pretty certain... Come on, game. That not an Exodus fleet, okay. No, sorry. Concord Starfleet. Concord Starfleet is ready to go. We've got Kazakhstan, yeah. We've had Kazakhstan since the start. We have fought many, many wars over Kazakhstan in this game. That's one of the reasons we're so far behind, is we got stuck in a war with Russia for a really long time over Kazakhstan. Okay, we can take another mine here, but we are in our mission control cap, so I want to wait until we've got a little bit of wiggle room there, because I'm not sure how this is calculating. If I take another mine, I think it's gonna need at least one mission control for the hab. Yeah, it's gonna need at least one mission control from the hab. So we're gonna need to wait until we've got a little bit more mission control before I can grab one of these. The problem is we can't afford to lose any of our countries on Earth, or we'll hit the mission control cap. So we may actually need to build that stupid mission control module if that goes bad. I intend to return to Earth. I don't, if you know, once we get comfortable in Mars. Okay, assignments confirm. Unpause the game. Project X's construction. Hey, hang on. Oh, that's us.
Offering counsel.
So nation's research by 3%, investment points by 25%, and performance armies by 0.02. It's not huge.
Surveilling target area.
Okay, construction modules are now available for construction. Haha. That's actually really, really good. I'm going to get Shipyard under research next. And what we're going to do is we're going to head to Eulogy Station. And I want to add a construction module to it. Or we could just do that to... Actually, what's the station that we've got? We'll go to Kiva. Wow, what a name. I can't believe this station rolled Kiva as its name. This is our shipyard, isn't it? No, this is a military science station. Life science station. I'm going to put a construction... Do I have a construction module? Yeah. I'm going to put a construction module here. Oh, I don't have power for it. One of our other stations should. What about Photosphere Station? Yeah. Photosphere Station is our shipyard. That we haven't done any upgrading on at all. In fact, it's still tier 1. Let's get it upgrading. And I'm going to put a construction module on it as well. And we need to add another fission pile. And that should hopefully be enough power. You need more social science. Nick, I am doing the best I can, but we are struggling a lot because we can't keep stations in orbit around Earth at the moment. I agree with you. I know that's a big problem. Do we get a new station or Kiva did just get wrecked? What? Kiva didn't get wrecked. Another orbital debris strike on Union Central Station. Military Science Lab, Solar Collector, Military Science Lab, Solar Collector, Military Science Lab, Military Science Lab. Oh, and we've got another... No. Damage caused by strike was worse to be feared because the critical maintenance has gone unperformed at Union Central Station, making them have much less resilience to equipment failure than it should have been. Not only has this caused a great deal of damage to our ham and our crew, but worse the problem by just even more debris to Earth Orbit 1. A random sector in Union Station will be destroyed. Up to 2 modules of Union Station will be destroyed. Debris and... Oh god. Okay, how is Union Central Station?
Complete.
So Union Central Station just got wrecked. This is a military science station. That's not good. Alright, let's get another solar array in place here, and then we've got... What was this? Military Science Lab. Military Science Lab. Can I just... right click to rebuild. Yeah, rebuild. Rebuild. Okay, that should be it back in action once all that gets rebuilt. It'll take 30 days. Oh, there's a rebuild old, isn't there? Didn't see that. What's Kessler syndrome? Oh, is that wrecking Earth orbit with debris? Because we've already pretty much done that. Does if you have a look, where does it tell you? I think it's in Intel. If we have a look at solar system, Earth, where does it show? Global, maybe? No, I don't know. I can't remember where it shows you how bad it is, how much junk there is. Yes, I know. I didn't know it under that name. There is a way to check. There is horrendous. Oh, I think it's here actually. You have to be able to. Maybe orbits. This orbit has 2 dangerous clouds of debris. Wait, low Earth orbit 1. This orbit has 5 dangerous clouds of debris from space assets. So there's 5 clouds of debris in low Earth orbit 1, which is where all the stations are. So it's pretty bad.
Order is returning. Order is returning.
Well, that's good. Oh, what was
Prepping for my next mission.
Okay, Karen's loyalty is 50. We need to bring that up a little bit. Okay, the Academy have just built a fleet at the International Space Station. Alpha 4, they're called the fleet. 2 frigates, the Fox and the Chetek. Artemis torpedoes. And a 10-inch cannon. Okay. Damn. So this is their second war fleet. This thing has 2 torpedo launchers and a 10-inch cannon. So they're all building bigger ships than us right now. We need better technology for our spaceships. We're just, ugh. We're so far behind on everything. We need to get that extra mission control as well. Let's just check everyone's level ups. Okay, you're almost ready to level up. And you are. What's your base? What's your base admin? Base admin is 17. I don't think we need to worry too much. Let's get your... Let's keep boosting your persuasion. And Thaddeus is just here. He's just here. He's having a good time. Thaddeus is helping. Okay. The good things are mostly ticking along okay on Earth right now. We're very close to the alien state, the alien nation getting declared though. We might actually want to start putting down roots for armies in all of our countries. Especially the Middle East, because this is going to be our core. The Middle East is going to be our core fighting for, you know, all of this continent, and we act as a kind of a choke block as well between Africa and Eurasia. So it may be worth starting to invest in armies in these countries. I'm just wondering if it's too early to do that. I mean, most of these places don't have space programs yet. Yes, he's just to start Angela Merkel impersonator. I'm not going to go armies yet, but I really need to keep it in my mind to do soon. The one good thing is we're getting a lot of resources. We're starting to stockpile a lot of resources, which is really nice. Just drift you to Dota to build army. I'm really thinking I need to do that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna update the template. I just put a dot into this. And I'm going to apply it globally. Oh, yeah, you're right. Build Tech 2. Damn it, I'm going to do it again. This is making now muddying the water too much. Okay, done. Except for I need to go to here, and oh no, build army's fine, and yeah, okay. He's gonna just look for aliens.
Standing
There was
by for
aliens
orders.
in Brazil earlier in the game.
Initiating recon.
Acknowledged.
New normal, yes, exactly. What else have we got?
Reporting in.
Everywhere is defended, yes. Oh, we're getting some stream issues, Craig? That's not good. Stream just tanked. No, I thought this was fixed. I'm not getting any errors from YouTube yet. It's back. Okay, keep me in mind because the stream completely didn't work on Thursday and completely didn't work when I tried on Friday as well. I've spoken to Streamlabs, I've spoken to YouTube. Hey, Shidvilla, how are we doing right now? We're you know that proverb about the frog that takes the scorpion across the river? We're the frog right now. We're halfway across the river. That's how it feels right now. Okay, we'll deal with Nigeria.
We'll turn down.
Who's next on the list? I just want to try and get everyone happy. We'll just put down unrest in Syria and Jordan at the moment. We're just keeping it nice and simple.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, it's about that bad. That's Yemen. That's Jordan. That's Oman. Where's Jordan? Iraq. Jordan's here. That's right.
We'll turn down the
Okay.
heat.
Who's the Scorpion? All the other factions are the Scorpion. So it's actually, we actually have 5 Scorpions on our backs right now. And all of them telling us it's fine. Apart from the initiative, which has already started stabbing us. That's everything for this turn. How are we doing on shipbuilding? So we've got 50 days left on this. And next month we'll get this ship under construction. Stream's going again. Stream just went again. It's still not telling me that I'm dropping anything. Let me reset chat though. I'm gonna have to call my ISP. Okay, chat just updated. Stream chat should be back. Let me just do. I'm gonna do a quick speed test. I know the results will be not ideal because I'm streaming, but I just want to see what my upload is looking like right now. Okay, downloads at a little bit lower than normal, but that makes sense, I think, because I've got also tons of other stuff running. So it's sitting at about 110. This may interfere with the stream when I run the upload. Really running for you, Flashbucket. Okay. I've been having a lot of problems with this in the last week, and we thought we had it fixed. Yeah, my upload speed is showing about half what it normally should be. Oh, thank you very much for following John Dune, if you're on Twitch. So the problem is, Shin, nobody has done Mission to Mars. No one's done Mission to Mercury and Mission to Venus haven't been researched yet. Right, my stats seem to say the stream should be okay. The only thing I can think about doing is lowering the bitrate. I don't want to do that right now. We'll keep an eye on it. Our other ship is going to start construction in Mars orbit this month. Let's unpause.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Okay, Russia have imposed a new governing regime in Mongolia.
Initiating surveillance.
I wonder what's their control points situation looking like right now. Oh, fission outpost kit. So that's not actually anything that useful.
Violence is a baby.
Wow, they've got 416
cooling off.
control points.
Things are cooling off.
That's wild. If I drop the bitrate, I have to drop the stream. So that's one thing. Yeah, the opposition is bottlenecking our process really bad. Thank you, Teeman. And also, hey, I appreciate that. Okay, there's all of our fission piles built. Okay, you should just show the chat. We need to fix Oman. So let's just defend Oman before I do anything else. Hello.
Protecting our interests.
Okay.
Ready to go.
So that initiative fleet is still just sitting here. We need 33 more water for our other ship to come under construction. We're still waiting on mission control before we can take any more mines. That should come online pretty soon. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to obsolete it. It just wasn't what I was looking for right now. I thought it was... oh, good. Transnational coordination is going to finish this turn. I thought it was something different. Oh, what is this? This doesn't sound like... Yeah, I've got show obsolete turned on right now. This, I want to unobsolete this. Okay. Well, at least still fusion. The thing I'm worried about at the moment is I don't think we produce enough research to compete with any of these to actually take a research over from them until maybe we get our skunk works up in line. Oh, yeah. The servants are absolutely dominating this game right now. The servants are so far ahead. That doesn't mean we're going to... As I said before you joined the stream, the servants can win the game and we can still win the game, even if they've already won. If that happens, you pretty much lost. Because, unless that's you, which we pretty much had in our first one. I'm alien hunting at the moment, by the way, with old mate here.
Eyes up.
Where to?
Reporting in. I'll speak with them.
Ready to go.
How are we doing for unrest? 1.7 in Nigeria. No, unfortunately not. I cannot get to those planets until... Oh. You know what? I might be able to put something in orbit. But can I put something in orbit even if I can't colonize it? Because what if I have a ship with a kit? And then just colonize it the second we get the ability to? Can I actually do that? Alright, let's just deal with the Nigerian problem.
Restoring
once
order.
And for all.
Where do you need me?
That includes stations. But I could build a ship.
We'll restore peace
Get
to this
maintenance of your
nation.
fusion arrays and start granting some skunk works and some extreme extra orbits. Yeah. Yeah, I probably will, Taven. I just don't have the time. I still haven't even barely touched Elden Ring. I did all that work to get into the DLC, and I've done 1.5 streams on it. But I would like to play some more. I'm really into Nebulous at the moment, but I keep having performance anxiety about actually playing a game of Nebulous. But I built like loads of fleets for once. Okay. I'm just zooming out so there's less straight on the stream.
Securing our control.
I think we had a breakthrough.
On Overwatch.
Okay, a whole ton of military science labs got built.
Order is returning.
That's Union Central Station back completed. We've got another mining complex built on Mars, so that's more income for us as well.
Violence is abating.
Reconquest of the desert. Okay, we can definitely obsolete that one. Okay, Russia's declared war in Afghanistan. Do I control Afghanistan? No, I don't. Wait, that's Russia. This is where I've pointed out that I'm not quite aware exactly where Afghanistan is in the Middle East. There's Iraq. There's Syria. There's Turkey. Yeah, and then I thought it was... There's Iran. I thought it was around about here. Or is it on this side? This is Egypt, yeah. And this is Israel, Palestine. That's Lebanon. Afghan is to the right of Iran. Yeah, so it's here. That's Azerbaijan. That's Russia. That's Tbilisi. Over here? Yes, Afghanistan. Thank you. Found Afghanistan. Cool. Further east than I thought it was. This is where I can't have a ship around Mercury soon, build a station as soon as the mission of Mercury is done. I think we could do that. Oh, Tavian, I wish I could. I really wish I could. I have been struggling recently with that very question a lot. But if you saw how much money I made with this channel, it just isn't conceivable. I would need to... make 10 times what I'm making at the moment through ad revenue And like that wouldn't come near what I'm making from having a full-time job, but it might be enough to give it a try. Yeah, I'm going to FSB. I know, Shin. There's so many different things to focus on at the moment. What I'm trying to focus on right now, my primary focus, is research. I want to get our research to a state where it's comfortable enough for me to take over one of the main primary research things. Once that's in place, I want to then focus on hunting the aliens. I don't think I can afford to do two at the same time because I think we'll be just splitting our resources too much. I realize that yes, I'm hunting aliens by having Thaddeus go around and scan and surveil, but honestly, there's not much else he can really do. So I'm just giving him a job. Oh, I don't make anywhere near. No. Oh, okay, you did assume that, yeah. But I wish I could. It would be a dream. All right. Let's see. I don't know why I clicked on that button. We're currently sitting at 357 of 364. I wish we could bring some of this together. This is really stymieing our ability to kind of grow as well. Good old Kazakhstan's doing alright, finally for once. Does Kazakhstan have any claims on anything? No, just... Really, it has an XP difference. Well, then he will focus on stabilizing. How's Nigeria looking after I bombed it with stabilization? It's still up there. I feel like someone's messing around there. We'll do a turn of stabilizing Nigeria. Oh, have I not finished a turn? I thought I finished a turn. I was just sitting waffling in the middle of a turn. Okay, Photosphere Station has upgraded to tier 2. So we can actually add some labs to this. I think we need some social science labs for this one. This is our main space dock, but it doesn't stop it from having science labs on it as well. There's our ship under construction, which I really like to see. Oh, really? That's good to know. Thank you, Kite. That's actually really useful information. Alright, let's get some social science labs. Do we even have social science labs? Is that life science? No. Sorry, I'm in construction, energy fission, hydroponics, information science, life science, materials, military science, quarters. I don't... Let it should win the space, win the space commerce to back up some cash influence. If we control some of the nodes in Olympus Bonds and other jobs, we can comfortably research willy-nilly. Thank you, Chaos Space Rain. I will be announcing it like after the stream that it's been released, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. Am I missing something here?
Apollo control. The reference is to the suit loop in the lunar module, not to the pressure suit.
Sorry, this is that mission control notification. I don't think I have access to social science labs. Did I not research them?
Keep down. Just a little hang up on the 50. I got your mind. Come on. You need to go to your left a little to clear the purse.
There's so much in here.
There we go.
I don't see it in the list. Am I going crazy? Wait, no. Can you only build social science labs in Earth interface orbit? I've got a feeling you can only build them in Earth orbit, which is why I can't see them in Mars orbit. Yeah. That's why I can't build them here. Okay. So we might need to maybe like switch this over to a military science lab and copy over one of our ones to a social science in Earth orbit. That might be what we need to do. Okay, I'm going to drop a hydroponics bay on here to turn into a farm later. We need a fishing pile. Really need to get that tier 2 version of this. And then... what do I have the least science income for? We've got 25% material science. Life science is at 23. Military science is at 11. Social science is at 9. So we really need to get social science is the one I need to focus on. Let's get... energy is really high, as is space science. So let's build military science here. Damn, I need more fishing piles. I'm guessing I can't afford another one. No. We need a fishing pile here. And then a military science. And we'll leave that last one free. And if we check Earth orbit, one of these will be a material science. And I think I've got 2 of them. Yeah. What we can do is we can turn this over. I've got oh, I'll do that. I'll ask how it works. Okay, we're going to switch these over to life science, to social science, because I don't actually have a social science station. Wait, hang on a second. These require 6 power. Social science requires 4 power, so we just replace them 1 for 1.
Okay, where are we? We're at 0.5. Guess the next thing
I must have, as an oversight, built 2 stations that had social material science labs.
I gotta get down out of 5 too here before I get turned.
That's a really good idea as well.
I'm gonna let it go down
I should do that.
this time so I don't get down there unnecessarily. Yeah. It's
Okay.
technical here.
And then social science is this one. We'll do that as we go. That's actually a really good idea. So I've already got some skunkworks under production, but you're right. The problem with skunkworks at the moment is how much power they cost, because they're basically the cost of these 3. So if I actually decommission and decommission, I should have enough power for skunkworks. No. If I add a fishing pile,
Very respectful of the dust. Copy that. Oh yeah, cover glove. Yeah, we've also got the wrist. We've also got the wrist up.
crap. We need to get rid of one of these.
Roger, cycle mode.
Let's drop the hydroponics bay for now, for another fishing pile. No, that's the construction module.
To the cover glove. Okay, Jack, you're on. I'm on. And locked.
Okay, that's another skunkworks under construction.
My thing out. I want to make sure I'm locked again.
Okay, we've got a lot of work to do on Earth this turn. We've got 4 countries undefended. So we'll get... you can't do anything,
Ready.
Thaddeus. We'll get a defend there.
Securing our interests.
We'll get
At
a
your service.
defend on Saudi Arabia.
Protecting our interests.
Blonde can defend...
Ready for
so
my
what is it?
mission.
We've got Singapore and Yemen.
Securing our control.
I'm here.
Thankfully, I
Standing
have
by.
enough people to defend all of them. I do that all the time. I meant to
At your
click,
service.
click defend Yemen on her.
Your orders.
Defend Yemen. Thank you.
Protecting our interests.
And that just leaves
Ready for
Thaddeus.
orders.
We'll just get Thaddeus to do a stabilize.
We'll turn down
Let's
the
check everyone's levels. You're 23 HP. Let's get your. So what's your base admin? Your base admin is 8. I think I'll just leave that as it is for right now. Let's get your persuasion up. You haven't got a level up. No one else has level up. Okay. That's all taken care of. We should have a spaceship pretty soon. I didn't mean to click that button, but it's quite fun to swing across the solar system like that. So we just check here. You notice we've dropped down to 51 water. That's because the black spot in Mars orbit is now under construction. I want to take a turn off inspiring this turn, Nook, because we need to get the countries defended. It's the most important thing to do. 20 days from our first defensive ship under construction in Earth orbit being completed. Oh, this game is just wild.
Making things safe for our people.
Securing our interests.
Making things safe for our people.
Making things safe for our people.
Egypt has nukes now. Shipyard is completed. That's a big one. Right, what do we want next? Excuse me. Sorry about that. You should probably investigate why there's so much unrest in Nigeria. It's because it got... because we abandoned it. Where's fission reactor? I don't see it. I see fission outpost kit. Fission reactor array. Yes, that is very important. Thank you. That's what I need. Oh, thank you, Nook. I appreciate that as well. That's very important. Transnational coordination is about to complete. It's going to complete this month, which means we'll get another research and also open up a whole ton. We won't open a whole ton. It will open up more of these for us. Alien ship just left Earth orbit.
Violence is abating.
Our technology could be used to end hunger, poverty, and disease. Yet,
Right.
rather than
We've
raising
got
up
cybernetics,
our
which is
entire
interesting
species,
because we can
it
now
is
research
widening the
cybernetic
chasm
implants.
between those
But they've picked a
with
rival
access
security
and
as
those
the next,
without.
the next
Commissioner
research.
Kiran Banerjee, speech to the United Nations.
So the question is, do we want to get involved? We only have 11% bonus to... probably not worth it right now. We probably want to wait until we... It's something... If it was something like energy, we could go for it. Janhu, it's a pretty tough UI. I will say this. Every patch, they've made the UI better. So when the game first came out, it was much, much harder. But the UI has gotten better with every release. I was going to try and do that crash test. The problem with it is that it's something we only get an 11% bonus to. I mean, we could still try. If we put a full investment in, that's 12. At the moment, oh god, they put 20 in already. Let's see how that goes. We'll run this until the end of the month. And if this doesn't swing over to our color, we'll give up on it. Or we'll maybe pump a little bit more into it. But I think taking control of one is vital. Gameplay doesn't appeal to you. That's fair, Tavian. And you're right, crash test, we will get a new military lab station. So right now, we have produced... I can't see us in the list. We've produced 84, they produced 90. We will overtake them if we continue this way. So that's fine. We will overtake them on that research. Okay. So we've got a kind of a more chill turn. Let's get Jebediah to inspire Cairn.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
I'm here.
What are we looking at in terms of orgs right now? There's nothing we can really get our hands on. We'd love to get our hands on the main intelligence directorate, but we don't have anyone from Russia in our team. Nigeria, Yemen, Kazakhstan. Could she? No, Kazakhstan won't let me get it, unfortunately. We must have a control point in Russia or a councillor from there. We don't have a Russian councillor. This is why we need. This is why. Is it blonde? No. Do we have an American? We don't have an American either. That's another reason to maybe get rid of Thaddeus. Oh, no, Thaddeus is American. I think he's government as well. Yes, he's American government, which does make him really useful for picking up certain orgs. That's actually not bad. Lu Yong's missiles in space. +1 mission control, +4% space program, +4% boost, +4% mission control. It wasn't cheap though. This is just one security. For one security for one money. Nah. Okay, so on Earth. On Earth, what do we want to do this turn? How is Nigeria looking in terms of unrest after all that work? It's at 1.2. So Nigeria's unrest is going down. The big problem we have with Nigeria... Actually, everything's looking really good here. GDP is on the way up. Inequality is going down. Cohesion's going up. Population's going up. We're moving towards democracy. GDP is going up. So it's funny that they are showing as having so much unrest. .5 from cohesion. So it's just the fact they don't have very much cohesion. That's the problem. But who survived? Only stage 1 survived. Ouch. Sorry, Adam. Sorry, Nook. Only stage 1 made it back. Okay, that's why Nigeria just needs to keep working on its cohesion, and it will settle down.
Restoring order.
Everywhere else, I think, looking pretty good.
Reporting in.
Syria needs a little bit of work.
Acknowledged. We'll restore peace to this nation.
First part
Your
isn't.
orders?
Being under 8k lowers cohesion, yeah. Under 8k GDP. Yeah, this needs to be the current purchase GDP needs to be over 8k. Okay. Never trying to heist I started never ends well. That used to be T-Ram's thing. Okay, blonde. Let's get you advised in Japan.
Lending my expertise.
Let's get Cairn
Ready.
to advise in Australia.
Offering support.
We should get our first spaceship this turn. Or, sorry, our first warship, I should say. We've already had spaceships for a while.
I don't think I changed their mind.
Critical failure on the
support.
Inspire there. Interesting.
Lending my expertise.
Okay, mission control's gone up. Right. Our research development team's report now able to undertake the research campus project. This is a really important research, and we've got our first ship that's just been launched as well. So as soon as transnational coordination is completed, we are going to see if we can get our hands...
Thermal signature detected.
That's concerning. See if we can get some research campus, because research campus is really big. So we did a name for this ship. This is the first of its kind. This is our first warship. So I need a name for the fleet, and I need a name for the ship. I've got the... I actually closed it. That was stupid. I need to open it again. The naming file. Again, thank you so much to Many Headed Missteps for setting this up. This program. It's amazing. So first of all, we need a name for the fleet. It's F. The fleet is D-Red Fleet. D-Red Fleet. And the name of our flagship, or the first ship in that fleet, is the Iceni. Oh, where do I know that name from? I know that name, the Iceni. Not the Icenit. Now this thing is so far behind already, because this ship, where is it? There it is. This tiny little ship. No, that's crash. That's the crash test. That's the ship full of Marines that's been sitting out here for 3 years. Where is the other ship? There it is. This ship, the Iceni, I don't know why the camera goes over there, is so... I can't even zoom in on it. It's so out of date with its two 40mm autocannons. It's taken this long to build it. I don't even know what we're going to do with it, but we've got it built. And I'm going to send it into to one of our I want to get it to transfer to one of our stations. I'll send it to Crucible Station, just so that it's at... oh crap, I don't have a space dock in low Earth orbit to repair and refuel it. Do any of these have... No, none of them do. We're going to have to build a space dock at Crucible Station. So let's transfer it in. It's okay, kitty cat. You're fine. Don't worry. Oh, he sounds so sad. It makes me really sad. Alright, let's get this fleet refueled finally. So the Marines are back in action. Okay, the Marines in Earth orbit are now back in action. Smash the ship in on the hull, declared obsolete. Yes, exactly. The 40mm gets results against aliens. Well, it's got 40mm and it's got ECM, so in a few of them together might actually be useful, but one of them on its own is definitely no good. Oh. Yeah, so I don't know if you know the story, Tavia, because I don't think you were here earlier, but this is a cat. This is a kitten that my housemate's girlfriend rescued from a cheese factory. I can't pet him, Miss Kozvika, because he's not fully like happy with humans yet, so he's happy to sit in the room with me. He's sitting behind me, but he won't let me touch him. But he's got lots of food and blankets and, you know, like things. We're just trying to find someone to foster him. But we didn't want him to go to a home, to a shelter. So, but we're maybe going to have to do that anyway.
Things are stabilizing.
Cool, we got another we could sort of D-Red fleet. Have a break, have a kitty cat. So yeah, at the moment
Violence is abating.
he's healthy, and he's as happy as can be, but we're having to keep him separated from our other cats, which is a little bit sad. The United States of America is declaring asking its ally Japan to join the Second Iceland. Decline. No, we're not joining the war on Iceland that America is about to have. Oh, that's a whole ton of military science labs just got built. We're now in control of this research. So we're now winning. Okay. Jordan needs to defend it, so we'll just do that before I do anything else so I don't forget to do it.
Securing our interests.
Okay, I feel like we're finally making some progress on the research front, which is like one of my biggest concerns that was taking so long. So transnational coordination is about to complete. We're about to get fission reactor arrays, and when arrival security does complete, at the moment we are just beating the servers. We've jumped up to plus 36% from plus 11%. Yeah, the one good thing is America had 2 civil wars in this playthrough. So at the moment, America is under control of the Servants Humanity First and... Ooh. This is where I make a huge mistake, but those Humanity First control points aren't defended. But one control point from America is 32 points. I do not have 32 points available. But America's under mixed control at the moment. The big problem is that the servants have Russia and India, and it's a huge problem. Nobody has China yet. Ugh. Okay, so we've done the defense. What else can we do here? We're a little bit short on missions for everybody to do at the moment. The Earth sphere in general is a little bit quiet. We'll do a surveillance
Setting
here.
a watch.
And then we'll just do some stabilized nations, I think.
Your orders?
Oh, no, I've been doing advised missions, haven't I? We'll keep doing advised.
I will help them.
Wait, where did I just send you to
At
advise?
your service.
You advise here. And then
What's the up?
you need to advise here. And then
Where do you need me?
need to inspire her. And no
I'll make
critical
sure they're
failures,
on our
please.
side.
There's a lot of... looking at this, there's another 2 alien fleets on the way to Earth. By this stage in our first campaign, I was fighting and destroying these fleets. But yeah, there's nothing we can really do with our one ship. What we need to do is just be ready for the others to move. Oh, actually, what it went to Crucible
Standing
Station,
by.
didn't it? Yeah, so I think Crucible. We need to add a space dock here. Yes, I know it gives very low XP. We're gonna have to get rid of one of these social science labs and replace it with a shipyard. Because I need to be able to refuel my ships in low Earth orbit. And that's where they're gonna happen. Cybernetic implants are now able to research. These are pretty good. We'll definitely be picking that up when we get the chance. Transnational coordination. Our control point management capacity has been increased by 40. Alright. So there's a few high level... Hey, no, this is my warship. My warship isn't a one-way ship. The marine ship is. There's a few high level stuff in here now that I want to get my hands on. Having a look down the list. Improved maintenance procedures. That would have stopped that cascading failure from happening. Research campus. These things supply 60 research as a module, but they require 1 mission control each, which they didn't used to. Settlement core is another really good one down here, because that lets us get tier 2 mines out of the way, as well as nanofactories, farms, research campuses, some other stuff we've already got, but it's probably going to be settlement core. What else is available in here? Cybernetic implants are, of course, very, very powerful. I think I did look at the fine print for the campus, which is the mission control. This. Oh, only allowed in Earth lunar system or above worlds with 10,000 population. Honestly, I wonder what the population of Mars is right now, because I can bump that up. So yeah, we're going to go for settlement core so we get tier 2 mines. So let's select that as our project. What is the population of Mars at the moment? To Mars, please. Where can I find that out? 6,000. So Mars population is 6,000. If we build if we get a bunch of tier 2 accommodations, we can get that up to 50,000 without too much trouble.
Protecting our interests.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Offering support.
Nigeria has a spaceflight program.
Surveilling target
I
area.
was about to say Nigeria has a bobsleigh team, but that's the wrong movie. I could totally do that in Mishaps. I could totally do that. But we want the tier 2 version.
I will help them.
Military scientists at Photosphere Station have prototyped a new weapon system. As the profession is eager to do, they are eager to put their brand new invention to the test. So eager, in fact, that they've submitted a lengthy proposal detailing an extraordinarily varied battery of tests to gather as much data as they possibly can. While they acknowledge that the need for authentic targets could cause issues later down the line in the form of introducing debris to low Mars orbit, they maintain that such issues are entirely secondary compared to the wealth of data that we gathered now. Tell New Leslie that's destructive. It gets 133. Approve the weapon test. That gives us 1,068. But, oof, 3 debris in Mars orbit. I don't want debris in Mars orbit. I'm going to go for just the small version. Fission reactor array is now done. So this thing produces 42 power. This is a pretty big game changer in terms of how our stations get built. We don't have defense modules. That's why. Defense modules are not available for research yet either. Okay, next up. Farms give... Yeah, reduce the consumption of volatiles and water by about 8.8 per month, which is pretty big because it just gets rid of this drain on water and things. Not essential right now. Marine platoon barracks means we could send Thaddeus into space to try and capture other space stations. Quantum batteries are, I think, the best battery in the game. So we just get that and it's done. Improved maintenance procedures are looking good as our research campuses, but maybe not great. Advanced Nerva drive might help. I'm not sure how good Nerva drives are, especially the advanced version. Commercial rocket company just gets us a new org. I don't really have time for that at the moment. No, it doesn't get... I don't think it does. I hope it doesn't, Hayden. Can I get non-turbo ship guns? No. There's no research available for ship guns at the moment. The only thing we've got is fleet combatants, which gets us it gets us ships, but not guns. There's no weapons available for research at all, unfortunately. I'm trying to think of what is a good pick here. There's so many okay picks. Let's get Marine Platoon Barracks, just so we've got it in our pocket. It'll be really quick to research. We're still ahead on research here, by a good chunk, actually. There's another new Academy fleet. Hang on a second. They built a D-Lu class frigate. This thing has 10-inch cannon, 40mm autocannon, and 30mm autocannon. What an interesting ship with a targeting computer and ECM. I'm not sure what they're building for. The Academy are building another ship as well by the looks of it. So the Academy are building a war fleet in Earth orbit. That's the biggest fleet. They now have the biggest fleet in Earth orbit. The Academy currently have, apart from the aliens, the most firepower in space. United States declared war against Iceland. Oh, Canada has joined the United States-Iceland war. Good luck, Iceland. Canada has joined the war against Guinea. 1860 ironclad fights in space. Am I what we have to do? What? Oh my god. The Resistance tried to fight the Servants. No. Yes. The Resistance and the Servants had a fight in Earth orbit. And the Resistance got wiped out. Where did this fleet come from? This is the Servant fleet. It's got a gunship with a 10-inch cannon. This thing, I can just put I can just mouse over. The Ghost has two 40mm autocannons. The Kokuya frigate has 10-inch cannon and 2 Artemis torpedo bays. This is 10-inch cannon, 40mm cannon. So it's pretty much all about this thing. Also, they have an officer, Lieutenant Marlon Suarez, engineering officer. The city definitely needs some friends. It needs some big friends with big guns. None of our ships have officers, do they? Yeah, we do. Okay. First Lieutenant Andrew Jura, Marine officer, Christian Assault by 2. And can I name these guys? Oh, it doesn't show me the officers here. Here it does. I really wish we could name the officers. Okay, let's take a second here. We're up against Artemis torpedoes and 40mm mini guns. What we need really is actually what you were just thinking. Stinkweasel. That's a really good point. We might just sneak the Caliphate in. Once we get our first skunk works up and running, we can just put it on the back burner on one of those. Do we want more Dark Pearl class escorts? No. Black spots with the 40mm autocannons. Just need to repair that ship. Thank you, Kite. I'll do that in a second. Do we want more 40mm autocannon ships with low armor? We could also build some Dark Pearls, which have copper heads. It might be worth just getting one of these. Exactly, so I can use the 40mm to intercept the torps, but then what's the point of me having copper heads? I probably need 10-inch cannons too. That isn't what I clicked on, game. I clicked on design ship class. I'm looking at what nose guns I have. I literally only have the 10-inch cannon and the 12-inch cannon. Probably a reasonable amount of armor, but it would be nice to get some lighter armor. We have a lot of armor floating around. I think we look at armor in our next research break. So we're gonna finish up. We're gonna finish up Marine Platoon Barracks in a couple of days. Let's wait for Marine Platoon Barracks to finish. We'll find some armor to research, and we'll build some ironclads to deal with the missiles and the 40mm autocannons. I think that's what we're looking at. Now, what ship did I need to fix? This ship's fine. This ship, Concord Starfleet. Okay. Alright, that's what we're going to do. We're going to research some armor. The servants are destroying resistance halves. European Union and Syria are now rivals. Oh, hang on. I need to do something very important that I hope I haven't forgotten to do for all of my states. Crap. I always forget to do this. This is going to cost a ton of influence. Oh, thank goodness. I've done it for most of these. Haven't done it for you. Okay, let me check I've done it for Nigeria as well. I should make them all allies with each other, otherwise I can't help them out if they go to war. Okay, back to space. Whoa, look at all that, all these different, who's making a transfer along that blue line? I think that's just Luna's orbit. Yeah, it's just Luna's orbit. Oh, I'm going to confirm assignments. I didn't realize we had a new turn. Oh god. Okay, so much is happening. This is what happens when we get to this time of night. There's so much happening. 6, 16, 14, 9. Anything good here? SBS, or 3rd US Special Forces Group. Getting hold of the MID would be nice, but I can't. I don't have any Russians on my staff. There's nothing here that will really help me out right now. No one can level up at the moment. That's what I'm thinking, mishaps, yeah. Okay. What do we want the team to do this turn? We actually have... So, wild thought, we could try and take America. We're not able to get one control point there, but it's something we could look at doing. So, at the moment, both the servants and Humanity First have non-protected control points here. A control point here is worth 32, and I have over 40 available. So I could grab a control point in America. Gun monitors may be a decent option. PD plus 40mm. That's not terrible. I have access to laser PD. It's one laser weapon I have is laser PD. Just out of curiosity. So let me I always get this confused. Blore is the only person who can purge. So that costs influence, and then Jebediah is the one who does crackdowns. Because he's got the investigation of 18. So these are all currently sitting at 0% chance. If I pump tons of influence into it, I get it to 2. So I'd have to really focus on increasing public opinion in America if I wanted to do this. But I don't see any harm in spending a few turns pumping public opinion here. The other option is we just ignore this and we try and be the first to start taking over China. So China control points are 40, which we have enough. We can grab a control point in China. Now, obviously, at the moment, we've got no chance of a crackdown in China. In fact, I don't even need a crackdown. I need it would be a control nation, which Blonde would
Ready
do.
for my mission.
Which he currently has a 0%, has a 4% chance of. Make a spiral gun and a PD. I think we'll do a bit of both, Nook. I think we'll do a bit of both. The one advantage that we have at the moment is we have a lot of resources for building a fleet with. I think we're going to go for we're going to public opinion bomb China and see if we can get that control point gain up. The other bonus about putting public opinion up in China, God, it's going to be expensive, is that it reduces the chance of other people being able to come in. Look how much money it's going to cost me for my most influential person to do public campaigning here. Hey Squall, welcome to the stream. Let's go for the... so are we going to spend 380 on this? I'm building 4 space docks on 1 station. Yeah. I wonder if it's worth... Tannhauser Gate's a bit of a nothing station. I think I'm going to decommission it. So Tannhauser Station is a station I took off someone at Extreme Earth Orbit. And it's where I built those ships, but honestly, I don't think there's any point in keeping it. Unless we got space tourism sorted, then I think it's worth more. The other option is we just make it like a high orbit shipyard. Yeah, let's make it a shipyard. Let's get, I've got the upgrade in place, so it's upgrading to a tier 2. Social credit score. That's funny. I don't see. Really, what we need to do for Rush. It's so hard to break into China. We could. No, we've got no chance of taking North Korea
Ready
off
to go.
servants. Okay, hear me out. We could take North Korea off the servants and then use it to apply public opinion pressure on China to boost our public opinion and then take it. The control point here is worth 4. So we could try and take North Korea. Trying to fix North Korea, though, is... in fact, North Korea is at civil war levels of unrest. I don't want to do that. Who's China allied with? Tajikistan and Djibouti. It would take it would take years to stabilize. Don't worry. I just thought it'd be funny. So
At your service.
Blonde has my highest.
Ready to go.
My highest amount of. I could also just like roll like. There's not worth. It's so much money. It's like 3 turns income. For 1 roll on public campaign. They really don't like us right now, though. Who do they like the most? They like the initiative. That doesn't surprise me. I'm going to put it 1 turn, okay? I'm going to do this for 1 turn.
Making our case.
And see how we go.
Reporting in.
It's probably a mistake. What's this? Okay, that fleet's ready. So Nigeria and Syria, Syria, and Jordan all need a little bit of TLC this turn. So Nigeria.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Nigeria,
Ready to go.
Jordan, and Syria.
Ready to go.
So Jordan.
Restoring order.
I'm here.
And Syria.
We'll turn
That's
down
true. My spoils income isn't listed.
Standing by
Less than
for
2.
orders.
I'm gonna play it out for a turn and see what happens. Well, actually,
Ready
Jebediah
for orders.
needs to inspire Cairn, and then
I'll
we'll
speak
get
with them.
Cairn
Ready.
to put down unrest in Jordan. Syria. Oh, yeah, sorry, Syria.
We'll make things safe.
Okay. Mission control is a little bit of an issue because I've just made that station bigger again, but we should be able to bring that around pretty quickly. Let's confirm assignments for the turn. Let's unpause. We're gonna get that research very, very soon. Yeah, wow. Look, they've destroyed 3 resistance stations in Earth orbit. So the servants have gone full on war. Dragon IT is on the wrong person, Nick? Oh, Corey, you did almost miss the stream. It's almost over. In fact, I'll tend to only be streaming for another half hour or so. Right, who has Dragon? Yes, you're right. Thank you. The wrong person does have Dragon IT. That should be on Jebediah. And he can't equip it because he needs 3. So he needs to lose 2. Is he my highest espionage person? That means no. You're my highest espionage person. Why are you my highest espionage person? Because you do purges. So we need you to have Dragon Tech IT. So what can we drop from here? We need to get, what do we need from you? We need to get 3 stars worth of, it's gonna have to be like Adonis Engineering, Pupus Interactive, and maybe Hector Private Investigations. Oh, congratulations, Tarl. I missed that you were going for a job interview. I hope it went really well. Core, it's been a pretty straightforward. There's been some interesting things. We haven't had any disasters, I'll tell you that much. Thanks for tuning in. If you follow me on Twitter, I always tweet when I'm going live. Same with on Discord as well. That might help if you want to catch the streams in the future. Thank you, Nick Madden, by the way. I really appreciate you pointing out that that was on the wrong person. Right, let's get rid of Adonis. We'll re-equip it on someone else. We'll also take Pupus. I need one more. I think it's going to be Hector Private. That gives 2. That gives 2. We're not going to get rid of Hector Private. Maybe Shinhausen Group. No, that gives +2 as well. What about Alderman Semiconductors? Okay, well, I'll get rid of Alderman Semiconductors. And then we'll add Dragon IT. And then we'll re-equip these. So you can get Adonis Engineering because we need that. And I want Pupus on someone for the extra science. Economy spoils. Yeah, grab that. Grab Pandora Marketing as well. Okay, that's that fixed. It shall continue tomorrow with the rest of the team, but the press with thus far good space. Congratulations, Tom. That sounds really good. I'm really happy to hear that. I think things have gone alright. They're definitely going better. The biggest thing, Core, that's happening is the servants are currently have a Doom fleet, and they are wiping out every resistance station in Earth orbit. They've killed 3 in the last 2 days. They've killed 3 stations, and we're getting ready to prepare our own defenses against them if they come after us. 4th station just went down. Bunch of aliens just arrived in Earth orbit. That's the 5th station just gone down. Okay, this is really bad. The servants have just destroyed a humanity 1st station. So they are wiping out all the other factions in Earth orbit. We need to find that armor. We need to find that armor now. We need to get it researched as quickly as possible, and we need to build our new fleet. Options: we've got nanotube armor or composite armor. Composite armor will be a lot faster to research. I don't care about X-rays and neutrons, to be honest. I need to know how good it is against 40mm rounds. I've got a feeling that... Hey, GPVR. Thanks for saying hi. Doing okay, thanks. Oh, what do we think? I think we need to go in on the composite armor. I don't think we can afford to wait for nanotube. Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer. We've got to go for composite. Yeah, delete reverse. You're right. It is all about time. Okay, we're going to select composite. We're still ahead on the rival security research as well, which is something. Let's just have another look at this fleet. Just make sure it hasn't changed at all. It has gotten bigger. So they have 3 Kikuyu-class frigates, which have Artemis torpedo bays. They have 2 Ghost-class escorts with 40mm autocannons. They have 1 Hiryu with a 10-inch cannon. And they have 1 Pegasus with a 10-inch cannon. Yeah, this is the game for ceramic spaceships with borrowed naval guns on space opera sci-fi masterpieces. Was the silver linings we've already started pivoting to Mars, so destroying all our Earth stations is bad, but not the end of the world. Correct. Just hope they have a keystone. The big thing that we're dealing with here, it's going to have to be delete reversed. It's going to have to be. Because I can't afford to lose out on this research. These ships only have a delta V of 8.8. The fleet delta V is 6.8 thanks to these 2, so they cannot transfer to Mars. So that's one good thing we've got here. They've got an officer as well. I want to get an officer on our ships. I think, look, let's drop research on settlement core down to 1. This isn't as important as these 2. 7th of August. June, July, August. We've got to wait a month. 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 We Neither have I, darling. I've never seen this before. And it's a pretty big fleet the servants are flying around with right now as well. So we have time to build an outfleet. Exactly, mishaps. So we actually have officers on both of our marine ships for them doing marine things. Both of them. So Concord Starfleet has an officer on this ship. They've got First Lieutenant Sad Bindu Kanoi. They're a marine officer. They give +2 to the ship's assault value. And if we check our other fleet, not a Nexus fleet, okay, also has an officer, Lieutenant Andrea Jura, who also increases the ship's assault value by 2. So usually servants are non-factor in space for my games. It's just to see them do things. They're doing very well. We've got another spammer on Twitch, which seems to be one of the only things we get, so I'm just blocking them. Twitch spam, yeah, I just got the mishaps. Oh yeah.
Returning.
Low Earth orbit. Okay, that's another Humanity First station gone. There's only one Humanity First station left. Remember that we gave Humanity First and their assistance most of these stations. Oh, so this music is
remains unheard.
Far too happy. Okay, we failed on that public campaign roll. I'm very aware that they're probably going to go after us next. I think they tolerate us. Hang on a second. They're in conflict with us. But they're at war with these two, which is why they went after them first. India, okay, it's during the war against Iceland. What is this music? Okay, I don't really care about solar outpost kits. No, I don't think you can, mishaps. You can refit them after they've been constructed, but there's some things you can't refit. I actually think you might have a good idea. What do we build, though? I guess we build more Black Pearls, right? We just go for the 40mm autocannons? Or do we build a new ship class? Do we look at getting ourselves a monitor? Hang on, I need to change this music. It's it was breaking my brain. It was far too happy. I don't know if you can refit armor. That I don't know. Point defense is still not available for research yet, Core. So no, I did not. So the monitor has 4 hard points. The destroyer has the... so 12-inch cannon has a range of 250 kilometers, which is the same as the 10-inch cannon. 3 shots over 9 seconds. 2 shots over 10 seconds. Damage is 156.8 megajoules compared to 88. So double the damage. So you go with a 12. Okay, kind of saying that we can indeed refit armor. So we're probably looking at 12-inch cannon. Okay. Then we're looking at either point defense laser turrets or 40mm autocannons. Stigweasel's thinking monitors. Thank you, Squall. So the difference with the monitor is we don't get the 12-inch cannon. But what the monitor does do is it lets us take 4 autocannons. We can combine that with a magazine and probably ECM. And I don't think we need vector thrusters, but we can take liquid and hydrogen containment depending on our engines. I don't think we want range nuke. What's the range on the 40mm autocannon? The range on the 40mm autocannon is longer range than the 10-inch cannon. So let me confirm that. 10-inch cannon, 250 kilometers. 40mm autocannon, 350 kilometers. So these are our artillery ships. Burt Fleet is online. Okay, in terms of radiators, there's only 3 options. We've got monobilium pipe radiators, titanium array radiators, and aluminium fin. We have so much base metals that it doesn't really matter about this. So we're just going to throw aluminium on here. And then in terms of battery, we still only have the lithium-ion battery. Power plant will wait for drive. 2 options for drive. Nerva or Lars. That's just such a good moment. Can you board them with Marines? No, you cannot board other ships with Marines, unfortunately. There's no boarding actions in this game. The other problem is that this thing is going to need 2 mission control per month. So we really need to focus on missiles, because hitting a 1.4 clear cannon could be a bit challenging. Everybody has ECM, including us. So we thought the Burt would just shoot down all the missiles, and then we just burnt them to death. That's kind of what we're thinking, Core. So engines, okay. I always get this. So Nerva is the interplanetary one. Lars is the in-system one. So we want Lars drive, which means we want a molten core fission reactor. Basically, if you think about it, Core and everybody else, we're just mounting 4 rotary missile launchers that fire. They fire 6 missiles every 4.5 seconds, I guess. Okay, now we need to make sure this thing has enough cruise delta V. We want probably about 8.8. Let's get 6 engines on here first of all. Oh, armor. Okay. Now we've got access to boron carbide, silicon carbide, titanium, and steel. I'm looking at the costs. Titanium armor requires rare earth metals. It's a bunch of phalanx siege sewers, yeah. We do actually have quite a lot of rare earth to put on here. But boron carbide provides 22 centimeters of armor per point. So I want to be able to resist 10-inch cannon fire and 40mm autocannon fire. That's what I'm thinking, Stinkweasel. So we're going to go with boron carbide armor. Silicon is the lightest. I don't have access to silicon. Oh, silicon carbide. Oh, I didn't think about the weight per ton. Yes, I think you're right. Hang on. So this is 176 tons of armor per point, and this is 126. So yeah, it is the lightest. 143, 184. So yeah, this is the lightest, and we get 12 centimeters per point. And this, we get 22 for 176. You know what? This gives us a better return for value on thickness of armor, but it is a lot heavier. So I think I actually want to go with boron carbide. The one thing I'm not short on right now, Squall, is construction materials. That's actually not bad, Crash Test. I think we'll do that. Boron in the front, silicon in the middle and the back. Okay, let's have a look for penetration. Oh no, people put in the ship. Okay, I didn't realize that. Right, I'm looking here. There's no stat. More thickness means less armor. So I actually want the silicon then. So steel is actually the best for thickness, but I think looking at it, silicon carbide is the best in terms of... I don't have access to FCS, Hayden. There's no FCS researched for us yet. I also don't have a stat here for penetration on these weapons. 1.4 KPS. Damage is 156.8 megajoules. I wonder if damage is how many centimeters of armor the shots will penetrate. But the armor gets degraded over time. Penetration equals damage. Okay, thank you very much, Core. Because it's how many layers of armor you can put on before you reach the maximum thickness, I believe. So Core on Twitch has just confirmed that penetration is equal to damage. So the 10-inch cannon penetrates 4.4. And the 40mm Oh crap! I put that back on there. The 40mm penetrates 1. Does 1 penetration. That's correct, mishaps. Now we also need to deal with Anaconda missiles. No, yeah, Anaconda torpedoes. Where are they? Cobra, Anaconda. They're also running Anacondas. These will penetrate through 25.1. They're not running a lot of them, but they do have 2 ships with multiple Anaconda missile launchers. So if we wanted to stop a missile, we need 26 centimeters of armor. No, wait. I wish you would tell me how many how many centimeters of armor I have here. Only 80% damage, so 2 points of armor, yeah. So 22. But is it 22 points of armor or is it 22 centimeters of armor? Because if it's 22 centimeters of armor, then 2 is 26 centimeters. 2 points is 26 centimeters, right? Because it's 13 centimeters of armor per point. God, this is dumb. This is so hard to work out. Okay, so I need 22 points of armor. And that should stop a torpedo. 2 armor blocks, 2 damage. Thank you, Kite. Only the points matter. Thank you, Core. So a 5 in front, hope you shoot down the missiles, 20 points. Only the points matter. Thank you, Core. Centimeters has no influence in this. If armor thickness type is how many centimeters of armor do we need? So if you look here, there is a maximum amount per side. I think that's what influences by. So we've got 2 choices. We either go for 5 points of armor on the front, which will protect us from everything but the torpedoes, or we go for 22 for full armor coverage. I think we want these ships to be cheap and easy to produce, so we go for the 5. We put 1 in the middle, we put maybe 2 at the back. That's the ship. Except we need to now get it up to 8.8 kps Delta V. So that should be enough for it to transition around Earth at 9 kps. 7.8 damage for the 10-inch guns. Let me check that again. Hull weapons. Nose weapons. 4 damage for the front gun. You're thinking this. You're thinking the 12-inch gun. Nobody's using the 12-inch gun. Nobody's using 12-inch guns. We can confirm that just right now. Oh, I can't close this, but I'm certain that nobody's using 12-inch. Everyone's just using 10-inch. I think this is solid. Let me just check example transfers, because these are going to get built at Tannhauser Gate, and they need to be able to transition into Earth. So let's say I need to send it to Crucible Station. That'll use up almost all of their Delta V. With your water, you can't afford this much DV. How much water do we have? 285. Well, it's going to be 291 per ship for 9 DP. I'm going to have to, because I need the DV to get in from extreme Earth orbit. So, we need more water income is a problem. Refueling these ships is going to be really hard as well. Core makes a really good point that these are going to be really expensive water rights. We can afford everything else, right? Everything else is fine. It's like a month's income for all of the other stats. It's just the water. We need to get off water-based engines if we can. Why is one tank 28 and the other 6? So the bottom number, Tavian, is the number of engines, and the top is the number of propellant tanks. And there's a 235 boost to help with that. That's true. We could go for less engines, which means less propellant tanks, but that gives us less power. And I don't think Jeremy Clark should be really happy with this if we went for less power. Yes, more efficient engines is definitely on the list. If we drop to 4 engines, I can drop 2 tanks. It's not... Correct, Tavian. So we could go for 4 engines, 27 propellant tanks. That gets us down to 281. That means we can build 1 ship every 2 months. Because this is our monthly income for water. It's not ideal. I can't. The problem is, Core, my only space station that has... Well, unless... The only space station I have that is safe that I can build ships at is an extreme Earth orbit. And I need 8 DV for a transfer from my extreme Earth orbit station to interface Earth orbit. The other option is I do have one station that I'm rebuilding a space dock at, and we could build them there, in which case we don't need a ton of DV. Yeah, I think you're both right. Let's get them down to like enough that I could build one a turn easily. So that's 91 water with 3 Delta V. Let's take this. I need a name from chat for this ship. Exactly, crash test. I need a name. I need a name for the ship design, the actual class of the ship. First person in chat that I see is the name of the ship, unless it's super offensive. Curious speculation. Ramshackle's great, but Tavian got there first. Tavian always gets there first. Is 3 enough? 3 will allow me... Hang on, I'll check it. So if I do... it's currently Crucible Station. I want to do... Hang on, can I clear these? Damn. Let's just click on this. Okay, so Crucible... to... whatever. So Crucible Station to, say, Sentinel Station. I need 0.26 Delta V. The Fuel Guzzler. I like that, Terra. Mayor Tom. Hammerhead. I like them. Yeah, these are going to start dying as soon as 10-inch guns get done. Shipping McLightyear is also great. Okay, so we are fine for Delta V. We need 0.26 to do Delta V's. We'll get to 12 inches stage 1. Oh, AMD. Okay, AMD just decided to auto-update because it's just hit midnight, so something could happen. The Dakar Paka, I like that too. But we're going with Curious Speculation. If you want to suggest names for ships, by the way, I have a huge name list from the community, and I pulled random names out of ships as they get built. That's done on the Discord. There's a thread for it in our forum where you can just submit ship names and they get added into the list. Okay, let's save this thing. Hang on, I need to change this. Is this going to wipe it when I click? Oh, damn it. It's because it got reset. Okay, this is a penetrator, we'll call it. I have to rebuild it because the stupid building system. 40mm, 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 40mm. We want magazine. We want ECM. We want this. For radiators, I just went with this. With battery, I went for this. With power plant, I went for... So with drive, I went for a large drive. I had 4 of them. We had like... Let's wait till I put my armor on here. We used silicon carbide armor on all of the ship. I went with... Was it... It was 5 on the front, 1 and 3. Is that right? Was this correct on the armor? Yes, Tavion, I should have a Discord command. I really don't. However, it is in the description of the video. Was that correct? Was it 5? Was 2 on the front? No way, it was 2 on the front. Oh, 2 on the back. The penetrator, yes. Oh, Leoncio, this has been a fun stream. I think I need a little bit more Delta V here. No, wait, back to 4. Why is the construction cost... Oh, it's because I haven't put a... I'm like, why is the construction... Because I haven't put a power plant in yet. Right, now it's going to cost us some money. I couldn't work out why it was so cheap. 3 KPS, 91 water... No, we want to pretend... Oh, fake bot. Thank you, Tavian. We were at a stage where I could build 2 of these a month. So I think we had 10 propellant tanks. 512, not 513. Okay, cool. I fixed that. I think that's correct. So let's save the design. Done. So what we're going to do now is we have to wait for Crucible Station to finish producing. It's currently got a shipyard under construction, which will be completed on the 30th of August. These can't be built at Tannhauser, no. They're going to have to be built here at Crucible. I think as a backup, I'm going to build another space dock at one of my other stations. So space... Space Hotel Trivago. We're gonna dump this. We're gonna dump one of its slabs. I'm gonna place that with just a level 1 space dock. Yes, I love that too. So I want a space dock here. Okay, we need more power for that. If I replace this... No, what's this? Okay, we'll upgrade this to a solar array. And then we'll build a space dock here. So in 30 days, we'll be able to build one. Alright? Oh, things are getting exciting. Things are getting really exciting. Now, I'm just going to finish off this turn. Lightning Dragon, it's scary right now. This station's going to go next, I think. Wait, do they have a fleet? No, they've rebuilt one of their stations. Okay, Humanity First didn't lose anything else. Tajikistan and Kazakhstan have ended their alliance. That's not a good sign. Okay, so we have our ship for next time. Hey, Edifix, I'm really enjoying this game too. It's my second playthrough. Well, I never finished my first playthrough, but I'm having a blast. The problem is, everybody, and I hate to do this to you, it is after midnight for me. And as much as I would love to keep... I'm actually in a really good mood. I'm like feeling great. In fact, do you want to go on for like... Nah, I really do need to get my sleep. I really struggled today with not enough sleep. If the ships can jump from extreme to medium orbit, you could escort a fleet with a ship that has no armor, weapons, but huge fuel tanks and be refueled. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to be trying to build 3 of them at least, Lightning. So I'm going to have to end the stream here, and I'm really sorry about that, but I have work tomorrow. One more turn. Yeah, that's how I get stuck, Tavian. I'm going to go to bed. But thank you all so much for all of your help, for chiming in. I know, Leon Show, I'm so sorry. If you want to catch the streams, make sure to get on the Discord, because I always announce that I'm going live on the Discord, or get on me on Twitter, and I will always announce on Twitter when I'm going live as well. Same time, every week for this game, which I've been having a blast with. Yeah, exactly. Don't go to bed, and I'm tired, and I make mistakes. It's this last stage of the... Thank you, Tavian. It's this last stage of the stream where I make mistakes. So I'm going to go to sleep. Core, thank you for tuning in. Everyone on Twitch as well. GPVR, NFX, Core, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for chatting. Everyone on Steam, on YouTube as well. And if you play Hive Fleet, the Hive Fleet mod is available for download on Discord. I'll release it on YouTube tomorrow when we're happy with everybody that's working. But for now... have a great night. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you later. Ciao.
Signature detected. Bollocks.
Hello there.